25,000 nurses and 15,000 doctors could stay in the U.S. as long as they practice in rural or underserved areas. But critics think Congress is trying to push aside American physicians.
The curve is only flattened. It's not dropped. So we will, when the economy reopens, we will have more cases.
Those physicians are needed in their home countries to care for and bring back to health their own natives.
About 25% of all doctors in the U.S. are foreign-born.
It has been a soggy couple of days across the Miami Valley, and I know this is a dark camera shot, but it is of the Great Miami River down at Riverscape, and the waters are quite high at this part of the Miami Valley, and we've seen the waters coming up even higher in a few other locations. When we take a look at our current river levels across the region, you can see there are a couple of locations that are at minor flood stage this evening, one of which is at the Mad River in Springfield, as well as the Great Miami River as you get down close to the Middletown area. And we're going to be dealing with that flooding conditions in those locations at least for the next day to day and a half. When we talk about flood stages, this is what they mean. Action flood stage is when waters are near or slightly above their banks. Once you start to get into that minor category, that's when you start to see those river flood warnings issued, and that means some roads initially right around the river may become covered, and of course once you see more and more water in the river is increased in height level, then you start to see moderate to major flooding. Major flood evacuations actually happening up in parts of Michigan right now because of a dam that broke there because of the amount of rain that has fallen. As we look at our river flood warnings across the Miami Valley now, the Mad River near Springfield is expected to continue its warning until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll take a check of that. If it does need to extend, of course, the Weather Service will do so. Flood warning down along the Great Miami River close to the Middletown area until early tomorrow morning, 10:34 a.m. set to expire. And then on the Little Miami out towards Kings Mill, that flood warning goes until tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. Taking a look at in specific the Mad River, you can see currently at that minor flood stage, as I told you a few moments ago, sitting at 8.43 feet. It goes into that minor stage at 8 feet, so we're just above that. By tomorrow morning, falling below that flood stage and will be down to about 6.6 feet. So we are going to see a little relief into the night. Showers continue to work through now. Fortunately, not as steady or as widespread as we had earlier on today. So while still raining, it is not as significant with its impacts currently. Showers, especially south of I-70, not the best location for them because that's where we have picked up most of the rain. Notice those showers ongoing in Greene County towards Xenia, through Beaver Creek and the Dayton area in Montgomery County, down through Miamisburg, Springboro, and even to the south and west in Middletown, where we do have those flood warnings again across the area. Bigger picture view, we have a low pressure system to our south and west. It creates this counterclockwise flow, pulling the moisture up really from the Atlantic Ocean. And there's a high pressure to our north and east that's blocking all of this from moving, and why we've been stuck in this very wet pattern. Flash flood watch continues for the southwestern Miami Valley until tomorrow morning, the southeastern part until Thursday morning, because we continue to see more and more rain likely to fall in those locations. This is where our futurecast rainfall predictions are expected to go. About a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain across the north. Those higher amounts bullseye right down towards Clinton County, northeastern Warren, and southwestern Greene County. Showers persist through tonight. We'll get a little break at times during the day on Wednesday, but by Thursday morning, you see we have cloud cover and the shower activity moving right back in for the early afternoon. We'll have hit or miss showers through Thursday, perhaps a few pop-up thunderstorms Friday. Each day will get a little bit warmer than the day before. Not too bad, though, for Memorial Day weekend. Highs in the 80s for the unofficial weekend, first weekend of summer. It's going to feel that way with a few storms each afternoon. Tomorrow morning, meteorologist Kirsty Zontini and Jesse Mag are up with you at 4:25, and they'll have the latest on those flooding conditions.
New video to show tonight of Ahmaud Arbery.